All right, thank you, Bob. Republicans in the state assembly are considering a referendum that would restrict abortion access for Wisconsinites between 12 to 14 weeks of pregnancy.
The action comes in response to a Dane County Circuit Court judge's ruling that the 1849 abortion law did not apply to consensual medical abortions. Our political reporter Darielle Fair walks us through the referendum process of that abortion proposal.
The GOP effort, spearheaded by Assembly Speaker Robin Vos, relies on a less common process to pass the law, requiring Democratic Governor Tony Evers to sign off on that referendum before it becomes a ballot measure to be voted on during the April 2024 primary. Evers has already announced he has no plans to sign the referendum, arguing people should have the right to make their own reproductive health decisions.
In that where ballot measures raise questions of abortion access, it tends to mobilize pro-choice voters. More than pro-life voters. The only real explanation I can see for this, aside from simply a genuine belief that every effort should be made at every occasion to try and restrict abortion, is that perhaps this is kind of a test to see how the issue plays going into the 2024 election, in order to have some signals for Republican candidates of how they ought to handle that issue in Wisconsin politics.
In a Capital City Sunday interview this week, Vos said that voters should have an opportunity to have their voice heard on the issue.
I think we should let the people give us their input and hopefully put the issue once and for all behind us.
UW-Madison's Howard Schreiber says the measure gives lawmakers a chance to use referendum questions as polls to evaluate public opinion. While Schreiber says it's not likely the measure will make it on the ballot next year, it's becoming a technique used more frequently to predict the outcomes of larger elections. Planned Parenthood released a statement arguing the legislative action, if taken, would strip Wisconsin residents their rights to abortion care, confirming they would continue to provide services to their Milwaukee, Madison, and Sheboygan locations.